google.com/finance. You can just put in the ticker symbol, and it will give you the stock price. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
The NASDAQ is 4 letters usually.
Next one is MS. Okay. This is the I believe this is Morgan Stanley. Okay. MU is group 3 is Micron Technology, MICRON Micron Technology. LUB is Southwest L. Okay. So if you look at those dots, you look at the patterns and all that. Yeah, you will use, if you're group 1, you use this one, group 2, you use this one, group 3, and group 4.
So what are we doing now? So we get in our group, what are we doing exactly?
I believe you'll get together as a group that you will write statements, right? Is that right up here?
Well, for the first week, I just want you to look at it and just do whatever you want to do to try to get an answer for the first week. Okay? I want you to just
What kind of answer about what?
up or down. It's either up or down. Up or
Oh,
down.
is it going up or down?
Up or down.
Okay.
That's all it is. Up or down. That's simple.
Yeah.
Okay? Use any method you want.
You want me to share with the group the statement that I wrote?
Yes.
Okay. The statement I wrote for Dr. Gary is getting show me.
Okay.
Like, show me I'm Jack, show me, because Dr. Gary is scanning my spirit to get the answers for me. Okay, show me, Jack, the stock price direction, SPD, stock price directions of this stock. You can write FDLX.
Jack, could you write it down? Could you write it down?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Gary, what do you want us to do when we meet in just a few minutes when we get together in our group?
Look at the person
Okay.
and tell them where they're bought.
Okay.
And if you're not sure, muscle test.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, thank you.
No, I'm just giving her my number. I'm gonna call people when I get upset.
Maybe
If somebody gives me a pen, I
email.
I think it's just easier for me to pass it out.
Email.
That's the one that's aliens are.
So this will be the stock that you put in for your group, okay?
Stock price direction.
And this will be the day that you put in. Today's September the 4th, right? So let's say tonight I'm scanning the stock price direction for tomorrow. So I said, at the market close on September 5th, 2014, compare to the market close on September the 4th, which is today.
Jack, could you use 4:30 p.m.
Oh, okay.
Eastern time? Eastern time.
Okay, so you can put the time here. To the market close at
4:30.
at
PM.
4:30
Yes.
p.m.
That's it.
Yes.
That's EST.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So that's my. And then on the statement you would say this is lower or higher. So what you're doing is, if your answer is 1, meaning that the stock price at the market close at 4:30 p.m. tomorrow will be lower compared to the stock price, at 4:30 Eastern today. If it's higher, it's going to be the other way. Okay, so that's what you're scanning.
Where's the easiest place to go find out what it was today?
You can go to the Yahoo. You can
Yahoo.finance.com.
Yahoo.finance or finance.yahoo.com.
Yeah, there are apps you can download on your smartphone,
Oh.
as you know. I mean,
Yeah,
anybody
yeah.
can have a smartphone.
Okay. That's probably the easiest. I mean, you can get the newspaper, but it's like very small. So it's
Do this every
easiest to
day,
go
like
to
try to predict for
the
each day to
internet.
come back.
Yes, sir.
Do you always want to do just lower or higher? What about no change? How granular do you want to get?
For the time being, we've been
Lower or higher?
yeah, just lower and higher. Because like even though there's no change, I mean it's always a penny or two more or less, and it will still show it's a higher or lower.
Right.
I don't believe you could have an exact.
You can.
You could, yeah. But for the most part, either it's like 1 cent or 2 cents higher or lower. So. Oh, sorry. Can you see?
So is it clear what we're asking you to do?
Take a look at that statement. So you're hours ahead, and you don't feel the pressure. Or do it the day before, or do it a week before. I don't care.
Can you do it for the morning?
Do it in the morning. I can do it in the morning, yes. You can do it in the morning and determine what it is at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, some of you know a little bit about the market. And you're going to say, well, Gary, the market closes at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. What I'm finding is I'm finding, if I use 4 p.m. and doing my psychic work, I won't get the right answer because evidently there are trades going on and it doesn't really close, but it definitely closes by 4:30. And when I go to 4:30, I'm always getting the correct answer. You see why I'm going to help you? So I'm not going to set you up to fail, I'm going to set you up to win. Yes?
You could actually do all of them. You could just list them out the whole week, and you could do them at once, right?
You could. You could do anything you want. I don't care how you do it, as long as you do it, and you put yourself on the line. Yes.
If we wanted to practice like doing 5, if today I make all the predictions for all week and then totally forget it, and then tomorrow do it again and again and again all week,
You try.
it's not going to hurt it to
No,
overpractice.
not at all. No, in fact, any way you can. But I'm going to warn you, unless you're obviously exactly correct, you're allowed to start fluctuating all over the place, and it could create a lot of problems. Right now, I'm only asking you to make 5 predictions. Just 5 predictions. Keep it simple. That's more than enough. More than enough. Okay, just 5. Okay? Okay. Is that all right? Yes.
So to make our predictions, are we meditating for a certain amount of time? Is it our first spontaneous thought?
We always do this first.
So you're going to clear.
We always clear, and we always clear long enough to make sure brain, heart, and spirit are right. And no matter what we're going to use to determine the answer, no matter what it is, we must keep this energy going, because if you break that energy while you're making your prediction, bye-bye. You're wrong. You got, this is for practice. This is for practice. Okay? Mind clear about this. Okay. Now, make sure that everyone in your group has each other's phone numbers. So we probably should use the time we have right now to make sure you have access to everyone's phone number, because I want you to start calling each other and talking to each other about this. Encourage each other. All right? Is that fair? Just a moment. Just a moment. Wait a minute. In each of the groups, make sure, I don't care how you get together, I don't care how you meet, what you do, but in each of the groups, get to know each other, because that's your group, and exchange information, exchange ideas. Because the only way you're going to get through this is if you start being creative. The way I'm doing it is not going to be the way you're going to be doing it, I guarantee you. I'll get you in the ballpark, but you're going to have different ways. But I only got there because I kept being pushed. And I pushed myself, too.
Yeah, he brought up a question which actually might help other people. This up or down thing. My neighbor here had a question in reference to this up or down thing. Is that, in reference to the day, or the day before, or the day after? I would think that you're looking at what happened today compared to yesterday, the next day compared to that day, that you're stepping up from day to day. rather than you're looking at, is it going out tomorrow compared to 2 days ago?
Just a minute, just a minute. Just a minute. Whenever you look at your stock at that particular time, that is the price that you're using as comparison to know at 4:30 p.m. on whatever day you're looking at, whether it's higher or lower than that stock price that you looked at earlier. You don't need to know anything prior to that. Nothing prior to that. I don't care what the stock is doing. I don't care if the economy falls into the trash can. You don't need to know that.
I'm thinking it means 4:30, you're looking at 4:30 today compared to 4:30 yesterday.
Okay? An example. Go to tomorrow, Friday. Okay? I wake up at 9 o'clock in the morning. Okay? I look at the price of the stock. Okay? I'm going for 4:30 for tomorrow. Eastern Standard Time is that's my target. Okay? So if I wake up at 9 o'clock, I look at that stock price, I write it down in my book, 9 o'clock, I write down how I'm feeling, I write down where I am, I write down all the information about it, and I look at 9 o'clock, and whatever method I'm using to predict higher or lower, write that down too, and that's what you do for 4:30 tomorrow. Clear?
It's a subsequent days. So my question was, so Monday, would you be comparing Monday's data back to Friday's or Monday's data back to today?
Yes. Yes.
One day behind, not from today.
Here's R3. Well, if you could just, everybody write it down, and I'll email you. Just put name, phone number, and email address. And then I'll email you.
Yeah.
Meeting.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Whatever you want to do. Yeah, as long as you have in your groups everyone's name and contact information. Yes.
I think the answer is already, you already given me the answer, but I just want to verify. I've been doing this a little bit on my own, but I use the opening price. So whenever I wake up, I say, based on the opening price of today.
Right.
So I don't actually look at the price at that exact minute. In other words, you're going to be up or down. You wanted it at that exact minute.
Right.
Okay.
I'm putting you on the line because when you start looking at numbers, sooner or later, you're going to be pressing a little button on your computer that's going to maybe put $10,000 into the market.
Woohoo! Yeah.
Maybe 100,000. Maybe $1 million.
So then I can get rid of one button.
Okay. I want to make sure that when you press that button, you're confident. So we're going to work with numbers. Okay? All right, Stanley?
A.M. Oh, standing?
Yeah, please, because you got a good question. Go ahead.
Okay. I need to know, when do we determine that it's up or down? In the morning, do we say, hey, by 4:30, it's going to be up or down?
Okay,
And then we
class,
look at.
answer her question.
Yes.
You
So,
can
okay,
do it
so
night
before
before,
we look
morning
at
before
it.
happens.
It's whatever you want to look at.
It could be
You
at
want to look at the
4:20.
night before and then do it, or you do it in the morning?
Well, it can
Okay,
be,
just
but I
one.
would try to make it about 4:30.
Okay, so we're going to determine, and when we look at it, we know if it's.
You must have a system. You must have a confine. You must know, if I'm going to pick it at a certain time, again, at 4:30, that's the time I'm looking for, because by that time, 4:20, maybe all the trades aren't finished. I haven't checked them, but I know by 4:30 they are. So I want you to make sure that when you look at your statements, you are creating something that is specific, so you can build upon that.
Okay, now let me see if I can see if I'm going to do this right. Okay, I'm going to start, if I want to do it, I'm probably going to start in the morning, I'm going to
Or
AM.
whenever.
Okay, I'm going to look at the price.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to put the time, the date,
Right.
okay, the
Right.
price, and then I'm going to phrase my question, and I'm probably going to say 4:30 in the evening, I want to look at it.
Eastern
4:30
time.
Eastern Standard
Eastern
Time,
time.
okay. Now, all I want to know is if I go to this website at 8 p.m., that closing price will still be there, right?
Yeah.
Will the starting price be there too? I mean, do I even
They're
have
the
to
same
say
thing.
that? Can I go back retrospectively and say, I don't even want to look at this, I'm just going to say, start at AM, it's going to be, I'm going to say it's going to be improved, and then I can look at the
Sure.
other one and look at both of them together?
Right. Well,
Yeah.
class, I can go through this. What's the answer?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Just write down the price you saw at the beginning.
No, that's what I'm saying, I don't have to if I just sit there and say, the start price that I'm gonna compare with is AM versus PM, and I'm gonna go check the prices at the end of the day
Sure.
and see what it started at, what it ended at, so I can see what happened with the
Exactly. Yeah, and you can check it after 4:30, but my goal is, as you're looking at this, as you're looking at your statement, you have it in your mind at 4:30. Okay? Is that great? Anything else? Any other questions? No?
I like to review the tapes, especially with this one.
That's a question for Mary.
Hi, Mary. How soon will the tape of this class be online, so we can review it?
That depends, because right now I have a problem with this machine.
It'll get there.
Otherwise, it will be, next week.
But we've got the tape.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are making a commitment to teach this to at least 2 more people.
When you're ready.
Okay, it has to wait till we're ready, or if somebody wasn't able to come to the class, can they start working at the same time? Wait.
Wait,
Okay,
because I don't want, we're going to learn good habits.
okay.
I want to make sure you train them in good habits.
Oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to start.
Thank you.
Not until we
Sharon, what do you think?
When we're starting out, because I haven't,
Got it.
I don't see the spaces to do all that, so I can certainly go through this,
Right.
energy visualization and so on. Just go through it for a while, just figure out some time. I don't know when I'm done, I
Okay.
don't know when I'm clear.
Let me give you a just clear-cut answer for you. You need a minimum of 5.5 minutes for you to clear everything. Minimum 5.5 minutes. You go to 7 or 8, you're perfect. It's real simple. How do I know that? Spirit is saying, Spirit is telling me this.
To do the energy thing.
Right.
And then look at my statement.
And then do it, keeping that energy flowing through all the time that you're doing this. Keeping it flowing through, and then do whatever you want. And making sure that you record all the conditions, each and every time.
Then look at statement.
Good. Now, it's interesting, it's like over on this side of the room, it's like they can't wait to get started over here. Good. Good. Yeah, very good.
When I look at my energy, can I look inside?
Sure you can. But the way I view this is, as I'm looking at my energetic self standing in that circle, if I'm dark outside, I'm dark inside. Okay? There's-
Yeah, I just see inside
Okay,
better.
you can do that. You can do that. You're gonna do very well. When politicians tell you that they're going to do X, Y, and Z, you're gonna look right through them and you're gonna be able to tell them they're lying. You're gonna be really good. Good, good job, good job. Because that's how you look at things.
Today, I sat and I used the affirmation, I accept God's divine wisdom. And it was totally black when I started, and it just went like this.
That's right. Everything we're doing is according to a system. So that when you push that button and you're creating fantastic opportunities for you, you know it's going to work. You must have a system. Now, I am totally anti-system, but I want my liberty. I am totally anti-system. Okay? But when it comes to this, I'm anal. I'll tell you this right now.
Detail-oriented.
Yes, yes. Well, whatever you want to call it. We got 5 minutes and we're out the door, so let's use 5 minutes wisely. Okay, 5 minutes, you're going to practice this technique of letting the energy go through your body. So let's do it right now. Okay, so let it go through. Give God, Holy Spirit, angels, anyone, everything that is spiritual that you want. I don't care what God you pray to. Give them permission to work through you. Give them permission to remove, if you're not sure, either your lack of acceptance or your lack of forgiveness. Give yourself permission to have that occur. energy flow through the body. Okay, let it keep flowing through. Are you sensing the difference now that you're doing it as compared to roughly 40 minutes ago? Yeah. It's more crisp. It's more regular. Keep going. You're doing better. Doing much better. Keep it going. Now, as we're doing this, imagine this energy that's flowing through is not just purifying yourself, removing lack of acceptance, lack of forgiveness, but it's also taking those statements that we wrote months ago about what you want, your programs, that you gave God, Holy Spirit, angels permission to help you, to encourage you. Allow that energy to come through your body also and send that out around the world now. Have more confidence. Keep it going. Keep it going. That's it. Increase your confidence. You can do this. Keep it going. Let it go through. Imagine this energy now is going through the earth, like we've said. As it's going through the earth with your wants, your desires, because they're coming from spirit, it's going through the earth, like through the ground and coming up through the ground, getting into the crops, getting into the food chain. It's coming down from the clouds, coming down to the earth. So it's saturating every person, place, and thing on this earth with your directives from God and your betterment from God. That's it. Give gratitude. Stay in gratitude for all the good things that you've been given. Gratitude that you are the person you're supposed to be. And you're in contact with this Holy Spirit, this energy. You can pray for others now. You can wish the best for them. You can give yourself permission to succeed. Sense the energy in the room now. What's going on now? It's much higher. Much higher. Imagine you're going home tonight, you're driving home, you're in the same state. All through the night, you're giving Spirit permission to work this through your body, all through the night. You wake up in the morning and the first thing you're doing is staying in this state, both consciously and subconsciously. Imagine a year from now, you can see yourself helping whomever you want, turning on whatever you want, whenever you would like to do it. You can do it immediately. You don't have to worry about fear, anger, money, health, your family, your friends. And imagine when you cross over and you decide to do that, you can be very proud of the fact that you helped this world, because now you have the ability. Now, what I'll ask you to do is practice this. When you rise from the chair, you greet people, stay in this attitude, and we're out the